All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I just came live, so it's probably gonna be slow for a lot of people come in here or whatnot. But I gotta get this out the way because I gotta go to work after a while. All right. So anybody who's in here, let me know that you can hear me. All right. Uh, if you don't mind, hit that thumbs up for your boy. So if you can hear my voice, please let me know that you can hear my voice, and we can get right into some more of this story. This is a story that I want to keep up with, and and do my thing. I see C Turtle. Hey, love. Look, Kendra. Hey, baby. How you doing? Opal. What's going on? How you doing? Juanita just popped to the building. What's going on? Y'all let me know y'all can hear the sound of my voice. All right. I'm gonna have to do this with the camera off because I'm not in a position for the camera to be on. But y'all just let me know y'all can hear my voice. It'll be enough for me. All right. So holla at your boy. Let me know. All right. You say you can hear me. All right. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. All right, guys. Let's get right into it. Um, yeah, let's do it. So, guys, I've been talking on this story about the young man of Eli Hart. Eli Hart was found in the trunk of his mother's car. They was She was driving around with her on a rim, and the back window was busted out. Thankfully, somebody called it in, and they found this child body in the back of her trunk. Well, we are here today because the mom has been revealed, and that's who you see right there, the mom. All right, that is Julissa Thaler. Julissa Thaler. All right. Let me tell y'all something. Again, just like the Angela Flores case, these women, pretty faces, but just a devil in disguise. All right. And again, I want to tell people, please do not diminish mental illness because it is serious. It is out there and it's real. So we're not going to water it down and say the mental illness is not real. My thing is, a lot of people want to claim mental illness after they have done a dirty deed. All right. That's my only problem with that, with the mental illness thing. After you've done a dirty deed, that's where you want to claim insanity. Well, I don't think that flies all the time with a lot of people, at least not with me. However, though, I'm not going to tell you that it's not real. So, all right. So now as this story is progressing, we do have a picture of the mom, and that is the mom that you see right there. All right. And that's the young man and his dad that you see right there. All right. So, with that being said, look like a little more details is constantly coming out little bit by little bit. And let's get right into it. We'll get right into it. For those who've been following the story, I'll keep y'all updated on this story. So let me move this pitch out the way. All right. Move this little third out the way and let's get into some more of this story. All right. Thanks for everybody coming in. Everybody coming in, please hit that thumbs up for your boy, okay? So again, we got another case where now the social workers had a big major part in this boy's life. They had a big major part. The family said that they have reached out to the social services, but the social services did nothing. Then we later find out that the courts even saw or had concerns about the mother's stability of taking care of the child, in which they saw themselves that this woman was not fit to take care of this child. But somehow gave the child back to the mom, saw that the mom was in no position to take care of this boy, but they still gave the child back to the mom. Again, I don't have any children, so I don't know how this stuff works as far as family court custody battles or whatever the hell they look at to make that kind of decision to give the child back to the parent that they seem unfit. And as you see the title right here, a foster family 6-year-old boy found dead in the trunk of his mother's car in Minnesota. In Minnesota, blames social workers for not intervening and says parents' custody battle likely led to the death as mom is arrested. Now, we're going to point out some key points here that they got on here. Julissa Thaler, she's 28 years old. She was arrested along with a 27-year-old man, which they have not named him yet. A 27-year-old man, after cop noticed them driving in the car with a smashed out back window. Then it goes on to say, when cops investigated the car, they noticed blood, which led to the discovery of 6-year-old Eli Hart's dead body in the trunk. Then it goes on to say that her and the other man are in custody, with her facing murder charges. She was awarded full custody of her son May the 10th, despite officials noting her mental health and criminality problems. Y'all see that? She was awarded full custody, despite officials noting her mental health and criminality problems. She was still awarded custody of this boy. Then it goes on to say the father, Torrey Hart, was battling for custody and contacted authorities about his son's worrying behavior while his mother had custody. Now it says on her Facebook page, she identifies herself as Aquarius Mommy, advocate feminist. Aquarius Mommy, advocate feminist. Interesting. Of course, there's a GoFundMe for him. The family has raised $35,000. There's a GoFundMe for him. All right. Then to get into the story about he was found in the trunk. I relayed all that to y'all. Then it says right here, she had recently won a protracted custody battle, if I said that right, for the boy. Authorities say even after the local child protective services agencies stated their concerns about her mental health and criminality, which included past run-ins with law enforcement over alleged pharmaceutical theft. Y'all hear that? This woman had all this going on, and still she was awarded custody of this child. And you expect for people to believe that CPS give a damn about children. Well, if you go by a story like this and other that held cover, it doesn't seem like they don't give a damn about children. They can't be if you awarding people children with a fucked up mentality like that. Family members said the boy's father, Torrey Hart, had been trying to win custody just before Eli's death. Eli had been placed back with his mother in December after nearly a year in foster care. After initially being taken from her because she failed to properly care for him. Listen, he was taken from her because she failed to properly care for him. Then it goes on to say his former foster mother, Nikita, blasted Dakota County CPS in an interview with the Minneapolis Star Tribune and said the social workers failed this child big time. His dad attempted to get custody of his son while he was in foster care and cited many red flags exhibited by Thaler, according to a GoFundMe page that has been set up in the wake of Eli's tragic death. It was also alleged that Eli's behavior changed after his mother regained custody. Family members said he had been misbehaving in school and showing signs of anxiety. Despite multiple parties making statements to Child Protective Services in Dakota County, Minnesota, about Thaler's alleged abuse, she was nonetheless awarded custody of her son in May 10, 2022. How about that? How about that? Y'all remember back in the past, I did a couple of shows. I let people come tell their story about dealing with CPS. Not really just trying to bring CPS down, but not only this child right here, but you got a lot of children that we don't know of that's dealing with the same bullshit. Amen? They dealing with the same bullshit. People are trying to get help for these children, but the social workers are not doing a damn thing to help these children. Now again, looking at this woman right here, this picture right here, one man would see her be like, damn, she fine as hell. And that's a lot of times a lot of us men look at it, she fine. We don't think about what they going through in their personal life or none of that stuff or what they may have done in the past. We see a pretty face and a pretty waist, we go crazy a lot of times. And me, I can speak on it because I'm guilty too. I'm guilty of that too. But however, with me doing what I do now, I am more cautious about people who I deal with. Preach. And we all should be. A pretty face don't mean shit. Pretty waist don't mean shit. That's on the outside. But we are able to look deep inside these people's soul. You can imagine what you may have seen. I mean, what you will see. And I told y'all a lot of times when these women do this to these children, it's because they mad at the child. But I'm not the only one who says that. There's a lot of people who says that. I don't have the children getting into custody battle with anybody. But like I said in my last live doing this story, when y'all do these custody battles and y'all talk bad about each other, y'all not hurting each other really. You're hurting the child. Amen? You're hurting the child. The children suffer when y'all do this. Instead of y'all just trying to come together and co-parent. They the one who suffers. And then when we first hear these stories, the child end up dead. And then when you go deep into the story, this is what happens. They dead because either social workers involved or it's a custody battle. Or in this situation, it be both. It be both. All right? So let's see something here. And again, I'm going to say this to y'all. I'm not saying Dad is a saint. Dad probably done some dirty shit too. He probably have. But one thing we can say that he ain't the one that killed this boy. And judging by the pictures, he loved his son. Judging by the pictures, he loved his son. Beautiful pictures of his son and father. Son and father, beautiful pictures. Son and father, beautiful pictures. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What the hell is that? But y'all get just what I'm saying. All right? Y'all get just what I'm saying. Now, allegedly, the foster mom that came out and spoke, I want to see what she said. All this has been updated today, so that's why I'm showing this to y'all now, because it's been updated today. All right? So I want to hear what the former foster mom had to say, if she said anything of importance.
Family members of a young boy tragically killed say they have been fighting for his safety for over a year. They're identifying him as 6-year-old Eli Hart. His remains were found inside a trunk during a traffic stop near Orono Friday. While Orono police have not confirmed the boy's identity, his father's fiance says the two had been locked into a custody battle with Eli's biological mother they would eventually lose. Yesterday, they shared their grief and frustration, as well as introducing us to a boy they say had a smile and a heart that could win over just about anyone. Tonight, we're continuing to dig deeper, talking to more people who cared for Eli shortly before they say he died. We're also looking more closely into court documents that detail his return to his biological mother. Our Adam Duxter shares how Eli's foster family is mourning his loss.
I don't know how he always had a smile on his face.
A memorial in the front yard of Nikita Kronberg's Randolph home. Now a tribute to 6-year-old Eli Hart, who she says for almost a year became like another child for her and her husband.
He was an amazing kid. He was full of energy, always smiling. He so outgoing. He always wanted to befriend everyone.
Kronberg had known Eli since he was born. His mother, Julissa Thaler, cousins with her husband, Stephen. In January of 2021, concerns about Thaler's mental health led Child Protective Services to get involved and led to the Kronbergs becoming 6-year-old Eli's foster parents for almost a year.
I feared if she got custody back that she would harm Eli, if not worse.
Earlier this month,
and that's sad. The foster parents can see that, but somehow the CPS can see that. You know, what the fuck? You know, but let's continue.
Dakota County court documents show, despite concerns about Thaler's mental health, living situation, and criminal history, she was once again awarded full custody.
I instantly responded.
And court documents show, despite concerns about Thaler's mental health, living situation, and criminal history.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear this? Now, this has got to be one of the first stories that The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding that this woman is not deemed fit to take care of this boy. And the CPS, whatever the hell they call it down in Dakota, still saw in their eyes that this woman was fit to get this boy back. Y'all see this for your damn self and still saw some way to get this boy back to their woman, and she's not getting any kind of help. And it sounded like to me she's getting more in trouble than anything. She kept getting in trouble. The lack of stability she had with her housing. That should have been enough. That should have been enough right there. But it wasn't enough. So you got the judges to blame for this. You got CPS to blame for this. Don't know who else had a hand in this, but whoever else had a hand in this when it dealing with the social justice or whatever it came for these children, they all to blame for this, along with the mom. So it's kind of making me think now that the mama knows somebody from the inside that was constantly giving her a pass for her fuck shit. It doesn't make any sense. So, it ain't the mom who killed this child. It ain't just her. It was the CPS and it was the judge who awarded this woman the child back. That's who all killed that child. It was the mom, CPS, and the judge. Agree or disagree? Sheriff said they usually try to place the children with relatives before foster care. Where was the family? Why was the child not placed with a grandparent, aunt, uncle? That's what I thought too. I don't have children, even I know that much. I thought they tried to place with the next of kin. But maybe I'm wrong. 2008 said I think the hubby was related to the birth mother. Could be a possibility. I don't know. Could be a possibility. And with what said lack of stability in terms of housing isn't enough. I've been fostering since 2013. They would give the kids back even to parents living in hotels or motels. Jesus Christ. Well, thanks for the information. Like I told you, I'm ignorant to a lot of this because I don't have any children. I'm ignorant to a lot of this. So, in with just confirm that lack of stability shit don't even mean shit. But then again, I should have known that because y'all remember Spencer used to come on the show all the time. He used to say that stuff like that, they overlook that. If they come to your house and they seen something to show support, whether it's food, living arrangement, whatnot, if it looks satisfactory according to them, they're not going to do anything. So I should have known that. I should have known that. And with help me out with this, and with on the mental health and behavior, if they are seeing this, that her mental stability is fucked up. If you can help me out with that, since you in the chat room, if you can help me out with that, why would they give them back to the mom? If they saying the mental health and behavior is fucked up. Then on top of that, she's staying in trouble with the law. Maybe you can give us an insight on that as well. Because here's my thing, and a lot of people say this. If they have mental issues, why are they being left alone with children at all? It would say CPS can talk, but the decision is on the judges. Yeah, they did say that in the news. Yeah, they did just say one of them was related. They did just say that. But I'll play it again for the people who coming in. I'll play it again for y'all. But I just wanna stick right here because this is all this stuff that's going on with this woman. All this shit was going on with this woman right here, and she was able to get this child back. It's a motherfucking ridiculous. And for those of you who don't like cussing, I don't know what to tell y'all because this is sad. This is sad. This is very sad. And we say, as per mental health, they just check things off, classes, etc. And once they are done, they send it back. Oh my goodness. Sherry said because they know the fact. Man, you know what? Again, guys, I'm glad I don't have it in children because this right here, this is crazy. Well, all people got to do is just come together, try to co-parent. All right? Leave the courts out of your business. Less stress, less mess. All right? This is sad. And Whit, thank you for the information. Everybody else, thank you for the information. This is sad because, like I said, I'm ignorant to it. I'm ignorant to it. I don't have any children. I'm ignorant to all this.
Again, awarded full custody.
I instantly responded with, this is a dangerous situation for Eli. I fear for his safety if he is returned to her. There was numerous things that I had brought up that were concerning that I had noticed.
Less than 2 weeks later, Orono police say they stopped a woman driving on a busted tire with a shattered back windshield. After noticing blood inside the car, police say they found a body in the trunk. While investigators haven't released the name of that victim or the names of the two people they've arrested since. Family members say that boy was Eli. And an online jail roster shows his mother, currently held in Hennepin County Jail, on pending murder charges.
At that point, I felt like I failed him. I keep looking at pictures of him, and this can't be real. He's out there somewhere playing, having fun. It can't be real.
Kronberg says now her biggest question is why.
You want to blame one person. You want to put that blame on one person so you have somebody to be mad at. But it's a whole team.
Adam Duxter, WCCO 4 News.
We expect Orono police to give an update on their investigation tomorrow.
Guys, if any of you get that conference, please get it to me. All right? If any of you get that conference, please get it to me. Please. Y'all know I like police conference. Cause they go into a little more details about this stuff. But so if they do give an update tomorrow when they do it, I'm guessing they talking about today, tomorrow, today. Somebody please give me that conference because I want to hear that. All right. The kid just said sometimes CPA saves a lot of children, a lot of kids too. I agree with you, dear, but there's sometimes need to turn into always. Amen. There's sometimes need to turn into always. It shouldn't be no sometimes. It need to turn into always. Turbine Guy, thank you for joining the show. I saw you in my comment section. I appreciate you. Oh, you did an update on your channel? Oh, you say you live in that community. Oh, bet. Hey, you wanna let's see, what time is it? You wanna come on the panel, man, talk to me, give me an update what's going on? I got a little time. You got time? Come up here with me, holler at me real quick and give me the update what's going on. I'd love to have you up here. And I appreciate you talking about this story. A lot of us need to be talking about this story, but not only this story, we need to talk about a whole lot of stories. And be a voice for these children who ain't got a voice. All right? So whoever talking about this story, I appreciate you. All right. I'm putting my email up in there. Email me and I'll send you the link. Email me right there and I'll give you the link. So let me set this up so you come up here and holler at me. Diddy, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And this is happening too often. It's happening way too often. And honestly, I'm quite sick of it. I'm actually quite sick of it. It is happening too much now. And I just wish we could do something, but it's really nothing. The only thing I can do is sit back on here. Okay, here you go. He just emailed me. All right, cool. All right, I just sent you the link. I just sent you the link. Where's the sentence? All right, I just sent you the link. All right. Thanks for everybody joining the channel. Let me see who all up in here. Haley Kendra, hey babe, what's going on? Queen Wallace, hey dear. Dee, what it do? Turban guy, what's going on? Kara Smith, one of my favorite people who give me stories and stuff. Appreciate you. Joanne Bowden, what's going on? Yes, 2008. Sherry H, what's going on? May not be too many all up here because I just came up live. Usually when I come live, we don't just share it out like that. Juanita, what's going on? I see you in the building. Where you will see Turtle and Opal. All right, cool. All right, guys. Oh shit, I ain't even add myself to the damn stream. What's going on, brother? Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, thank you.
All right. Let's see. Okay, let me switch over here real quick. Let me see. Can everybody see you? They should be able to see you. All right, everybody should see you. I'm supposed to make this full screen. How do I make it? It's not letting me put your. Usually I can put your full screen, but it doesn't let me do it. But anyway, we see you, man. So talk to me, man. So what's the update on this story, man?
The latest update is just came out that the lady's being charged with second-degree murder. Mm-hmm. It's unclear at this point what the male is charged with or not. I could go online and look in a minute here.
Okay.
It appears that she wanted to. I don't know. It's actually, where do you start? The whole problem really revolves around Dakota County Child Welfare allowing this lady to have the kid when there was a perfectly viable foster home or father. Mm-hmm. And when he was going for custody, because a lot of red flags he saw, it might have pushed her over the edge, because her boyfriend that they picked up, he talked about her wanting to get a shotgun and learn how to shoot it. And so he was teaching her that without any understanding what might come of it. Mm-hmm. And I believe that she shot her son like 6 or 7 times with that shotgun.
With a shot, 6 or 7? So, oh, damn.
Yeah, it's worse than you thought. And I talked to the chief of police this morning, and that's all he kept telling me until he finally gave out his press release today.
Oh, so they already did a press release?
Yes, they did. They did. Actually, I had a meeting with him at 9 o'clock on an unrelated matter, but right after that was when he was going to deal with that.
Okay, I need to get there because I love when they do the police conference. I need to get there. Where can I find it, if you could tell me?
I don't have it handy, but I can find it and get it to you.
Please do. Email me there because I want to hear it. So she shot him 6 times with a shotgun?
It might even have been 7. Hold on. I want to be accurate. So
yes, please.
I just pulled up a Fox News article. Here we go. Okay, how about if I just peruse through this quick?
Okay.
Okay, the mom of the 6-year-old boy was found fatally shot in the trunk of the car was driving him around on Friday. Now been charged with a murder. Here you go. Accused of shooting him up to 9 times. Holy crap.
Jesus Christ.
Her first court appearance is scheduled for 1:30 tomorrow. Her bail has been set at $2 million. Well, I might have to go down there and live stream that. Let's see. Court documents show another person, a man, was also taken into custody. And I got his name somewhere too, if it'll be a minute. They got the GoFundMe account, which is doing really well.
Okay.
But here, according to the criminal complaint, Orono police at 7 a.m. on Friday, police officers conducted a traffic stop on a Chevrolet Impala driven by Thaler that was missing its front tires and was riding on the rims. The back window of the vehicle was broken out, and there appeared to be blood on Thaler's hand. There was also a shotgun shell in the spent casing in the vehicle, as well as blood and what looked like a bullet hole in the back seat, charges said. Police determined there was probable cause. Well, I think they might have got that one right, huh? Police determined there was probable cause to search the vehicle and that it couldn't be operated safely. That's when they searched the trunk, finding Eli, who had been shot. There was also a shotgun in the trunk. Before police found Eli's body, okay, are you all sitting down? Thaler had been released from the scene. When officers discovered him, yeah, can you believe that? They let her go. Okay, well, when they discovered Eli's body, they responded to Thaler's apartment, which is just up the street from there. But she'd left and the washing machine was running. Police found clothes that she was wearing at the time of the traffic stop being washed in the machine. Thaler was found leaving the area on foot and was arrested. Charges said she had blood and what looked like brain matter in her hair. We stopped Thaler's vehicle at the Shell gas station on 3 Points Boulevard not long before the stop. The complaint said police searched the dumpsters at the gas station, finding a backpack, blood, bone, and what looked like brain matter. Police followed damage done to the roads by Thaler's vehicle rim, as well as information from witnesses, leading officers to multiple locations where, here we go again, blood and brain matter were discarded. Police found a bloody child booster seat in a dumpster, noting that the seat had sustained damage consistent with the shotgun blast. The officer spoke to Thaler's friend, identifying the complaint as RP. And yeah, it's a hard name to pronounce. Robert something, who said over the past week, Thaler wanted to learn how to use a gun, so they went to a gun range. He said she bought the shotgun on March 17th, and they went to the gun range the next 2 days. He also told police Thaler had been carrying the shotgun in and out of the apartment, and when she did, it was wrapped in a gray blanket. See, police further searched Thaler's car, finding significant blood and what appeared to be brain matter in the back seat. Charges state a gray blanket was also found in the trunk. Preliminary autopsy found Eli was shot multiple times, possibly up to 9 times, including shots to the torso and head. And then we do have a quote in here. Let's see. Court documents show Eli's father has been fighting for custody. And, you know, I did a little research on that. You can't really blame the judge because of everything else going on. It was kind of out of her hands. This goes back to Dakota County, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, they told Fox 9 the boy's mother struggled with drug addiction, mental health issues, but despite the repeated calls for help, Thaler was recently awarded full custody. And here's the quote. That wasn't until last night when we got notified that he was found in the trunk of his mom's car. Now, I believe this is a fiance of the dad. Okay. Not only did we express concerns to multiple people multiple times, every time the response was, this is something for family courts. CPS said laws do not apply to address this unless they see physical abuse. They have no grounds to remove him from her home. There you go.
Please email that to me, man. I appreciate you for coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So just imagine what his body looked like. Shot with a shotgun possibly 9 times. Just imagine what his body looked like.
Oh, I mean, how could you even tell it's 9 times?
Yeah, even that. See, you down there, so y'all might get articles they go into a little more detail. I'm just getting little bits and pieces because they updating here and there or whatnot. But this is insane. So
yeah,
what's the deal with the boyfriend? What's the deal with him?
I've done some research on their criminal records and stuff, and the mother and father really don't have anything much more than typical young kid driving without a license or maybe drinking when they were young, just young kid dumb stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the boyfriend does have domestic abuse charges in his record.
Why I'm not surprised? Why
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at all by that? So, what are they saying is his role in this? Did you get that far? What are they saying is his possible role in this?
I haven't gotten any of that, and it's really, even though he might be the one who sounds a little more nefarious, it's really. I've talked to a couple other people. In fact, just today, they've got a memorial set up at some place called Back Channel Brewery, which is right next to the area that she was pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got a memorial stand out there. I did a YouTube video for it on my channel.
Okay.
And you can see that they've actually got flowers and notes, and you can just go write your note and post it up on this fence. Okay. And it's pretty cool how the community's coming together. There's also a GoFundMe, and was to get $20,000 to help with burial expenses, but that's nearing $40,000 right now.
Right. How far you stay from the area where they call her at?
How far away was she? She wasn't very far.
No. Yeah, from where you at. No, how far you stay from the location?
From where I am?
Where she apprehended at.
I'm looking across my little bay here at a water tower, and it was just to the right of that. So as a bird flies about 1.5 miles as I drive about 4 or 5 minutes.
Wow, man! So you pretty much got like front row seat in where everything happened at.
Oh yeah, I've shopped at that Shell station numerous times. They've got right up the road from us. Right afterwards, they had a house that the driveway going way up through the woods was all blocked off. And there were all kinds of cops, and I'm thinking that might be a specific location as well, maybe where it happened. And so, yes, I've done videos on all of this as it's come along, right, to try to keep the people informed and try to knock the speculation down. Because at one point they were saying there were dead babies in a dumpster, and I talked to the chief of police, and there wasn't anything like that. So I've kind of done my best to keep down the track of what's happened.
Wow, man. God, this is a turbine. Is it turbine or turbine?
Turbine guy.
Turbine guy. Y'all heard it. He stay in the area where this happened, and he's been covering the story as well. Y'all see he has more information than me, so y'all want to keep up with the story. If I can't get to it, y'all go holler at him and see what he comes up with. And I thank you for covering this story, man. I thank you for taking the time to come up here, because I just saw your comment. I think late last night you commented. And I said, wow, that's a deep comment. And kind of find out you actually out there in the area. Wow.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it. I know the police department. I know the police chief. I know people out here. Oh, and one other thing I was going to say, one lady I talked to this morning up at that memorial, she actually knew her. And oh yeah, we talked for a few minutes. She's waiting for the detectives to call so she can give some information. She didn't want to get interviewed, but her opinion was, she's not surprised this lady did what she did.
Wow. So let me ask you this, man. If you got any details on this. Obviously, she was driving around because I guess she was planning on getting rid of the body in the car.
Yeah, it looks like she was getting rid of stuff at numerous locations, And, it's crazy how she would think she'd be driving around in a vehicle like that and not attract any attention.
Thank you. Like nobody gonna see that. Exactly. I mean,
yeah.
Thank you for the people who called. Thank them.
Yes. And actually, I've gotten message by the guy who first called on her.
Okay.
So yeah, people are like, yeah, it was just crazy. I couldn't believe it. It was such an odd sight. And it's kind of funny. The cops say they actually had probable cause because, oh my goodness, that car was so beat up. How could you not?
Yeah, probable cause. So tell me this, man. If they spoke on this, if they did, I'd be surprised. Why did they let her go? Why did they release her at first?
I have not heard that, but that's a question that's going to be coming from the turbine guy at some point when I have the opportunity to ask.
Please do, because I would like to know that. How the hell y'all let her go and you see all this in your face? Who would let anybody go?
Oh, geez, especially when someone's got blood on them. That's enough probable cause. I mean, trust me, I've been detained for much less than that. So,
somebody got a question. They say, was she in the car alone? They say, this is strange. Yeah, that's a good question, too. Was she in there alone when they got her?
In the car alone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question, because if it really happened just up the street from me, or up and down the street where that house is located. From there to the Shell station's about 2 miles, going on a couple of different turns. And then from the Shell station to where she's picked up was probably about another 2 miles.
Jeez, man, this is crazy. And somebody just said in my chat, Golston, what's up with you? They said, I just saw one of my mom's old friends share to GoFundMe. I guess she was a preschool teacher. Was she a teacher?
Oh, this lady, I'm not sure what she was.
Okay.
I'm not sure. You know, if people do want to find my YouTube account, I put my email up there. If someone wants to send their thoughts and condolences, I said I'd go put them up on the memorial.
Well, yeah, you can't put the email in there because you're not a moderator. What you can do is you can email me, and I can put the information in my description box a little later once everything uploads or whatnot.
I just messaged you.
Okay, and I'm gonna email you back with my information, man, so we can stay in contact with this, man. And I really appreciate you coming up talking to me, man. And I always love when people is down in the area to come and talk. Because when I did the story about Amari Nicholson, I found Miss Q Carlock. She was in the area, so I think it is much more potent when we do these stories that you find somebody that's in the area. So when you said you was in the area, I'm like, wow, appreciate that, man. So you're gonna get the information way before I do. You know, so, yeah. And again, I appreciate you keeping up with this story, man. Whatever details you got, man, keep spreading the news, all right? Keep
all right, thanks.
Please. I'm glad you came up here, man. And if you can, give me that conference, because I would like to play that conference too and hear what they got to say about it. It's especially, I can't wait till you do your interview, because I want to know, why did they let her go? That's a $1 million question. I want to know, why the hell did they let her go? You see all this. That is crazy.
I really do have questions about that. I mean, I just found that out myself, or else I would have asked that this morning when I had the meeting with the chief.
Oh, correction. They said his mom's friend was the board preschool teacher. Okay. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Okay. Hey, Madeline. Hey, babe. How you doing? All right. It's always good to see you. She said, thank you for your work. I guess she's talking to both of us. At least I hope she's talking to both of us. Yeah. But I can't wait. So are you going to live stream when you talk to him? If he allow you, are you going to live stream it, or you just going to do a pre-record?
It all depends. I do a lot of live streaming up at City Hall. I'll be up there tonight for a meeting, and sometimes he's there, and who knows if I can catch him on that or if it's going to be, just an interview.
Well, I tell you what, man, I'm going to email you, give my contact information, man. Please keep in touch, man. Let's keep this child story out there, man. And thank you for what you do, bro.
Yep, no problem. And I agree. We do have to keep this out there. Kids are the most innocent people there are in the world. And we have to help them keep that as long as they can.
Absolutely. Oh, one more thing before you go. I did an update yesterday myself. A little information came out. He had, they mentioned somebody's disabilities. What was his disabilities again? Because they said
I don't have his disabilities handy.
Okay, then. Well, I did an update on, so people go look at my video on read about the disabilities and whatnot. His channel name is the Tribune Guy. His name?
Turbine Guy.
Turbine Guy, yeah. You should see it right there. Turbine Guy. Turbine. Type your name in there, bro, so they can see your name and they can look you up on YouTube. So you can type your name in the chat room, they can look you up or whatnot.
There you go.
Yeah, all right. So all right, my man. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna have to wrap this up, get on out here because time me go to work. But yes, I'm giving you my contact information, man. Please keep in touch with me, bro. Please.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much. My man, the Turbine Guy, guys. Go check him out. He's covering his story as well. Now, how do I? Okay, there we go. All right. Wow, a shotgun possibly shot 9 times. Shotgun possibly 9 times. Again, just imagine what that boy body looked like. He got shot possibly 9 times. That's the name right there. Oh, excuse me. Turbine Guy. Sorry. That's his name right there, and I will get this link and put it in my description box a little bit later. But just imagine this boy body shot 9 times with a shotgun, and then you got to ask the question now: is there any body left? You got to ask that. Is there 9 times with a shotgun? Shit, is there any body left to see? Who has that much hatred towards anyone to do that to a child? Who has that much hatred? Who has that much hatred? But again, guys, please do not downplay mental illness because it is real.
Topic is the #1 hair filling solution to
So don't downplay it. All right. And it's still getting updates. This was just posted for what I looked at, it said 58 minutes ago. I'm trying to wait till this ad get through playing and see what they saying. But again, guys, any of y'all who gets that police conference, please get that to me. He'll probably get it to me if he can find it. He can get it to me too.
Say they have been fighting for his safety for over a year. They're identifying him as 6-year-old Eli.
He's had a smile on his face.
Oh, okay. They putting up the same thing we just got to talking about with that the foster mom spoke out or whatnot. So that's nothing new. All right, Jesus Christ. Hey, Final Jewel, what's going on? Madeline, how you doing, my love? How you recovering, or have you recovered? All right. Oh, that's my time. That's my time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for joining the live. Thank you for the Turban guy for joining live. And we're going to try to keep this story in the limelight along with others that we do. Because this is sad. This is so sad. All right. Guys, please take care of yourself and each other. Keep your children safe. And please always be careful who you let around your children. That's the most important thing right there. Please stop letting it in everybody around your children. Okay. Or Madeline, if you want to talk to me, you can just email me. You'll probably catch me faster with email because I got a lot of comments I got to respond to. Or you can email me right there, dear. They're going to email right there. You can email me. They're going to email me right there. All right. Guys, please be safe out there. Protect your children. All right. Stay tuned for more stories and more updates. And your man, Chris Thorns, and catch y'all next time. Peace out.